Satvinder, Mohit.
Hello.
Hello.
Firstly, I want to thank you both. Thank you so much for putting your trust in me and joining this incredible youth program. I really look forward to be part of your transformation. Of course, there are going to be many moments for next 10 weeks that we will be rejoicing.
Sure.
So I'm going to begin with the course today. But again, before I begin, let's do a little recap. So I'm going to again read a few instructions. I'm going to tell you what this program is all about, and then we're going to move forward. So you know that this program is all about your inner change, your core inner change.
Yes.
And we believe that this is the only program which is going to be changing your life, because it is based on a time-tested program, right? It's founded on a belief that true happiness doesn't come from working on the outside, it comes from the congruence within inside. The program is a process and you will be guided at each step by me. And there will be some videos as well, which I'm going to be sharing, some powerful exercises. We are going to be doing one today. And of course, it'll also help you with some tools that will that you can carry on using them throughout your life. Right? This 10 weeks program takes you through a process which is called the inner DNA, integrated power coding, outcome plus, unleash you, and finally the success blueprint and your mastermind circle. So to begin with, we're going to find out who you are.
Okay.
So there's a small personality assessment that I'll be sharing. It's an online tool.
Okay.
Now you will be given statements, two statements which are going to be similar. You have to choose the one which you relate to the most.
Okay.
Right? Don't use too much brain.
Okay.
Whatever you feel that you relate the most,
Hmm.
depending on your present situation or your past experiences,
Okay.
you just go and select. It is time bound as well, so
Okay.
you need to make sure you keep a check on that too.
Okay.
Once you are through with that assessment, you will be given a report
Okay.
which will tell you about your personality.
Yes.
There are 9 types of personality, which we have it in the system. So you will be able to identify, and then once you come back, we'll be discussing that, right? So
Sure.
please go ahead and check on the link, and do let me know if you have any troubles. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed doing your personality assessment.
Definitely.
I'm gonna begin with you, Mohit. How did it go? How did you find it?
I find it very useful.
Yeah.
Yes. It was at some questions I got confused that what option I need to choose, because
Right.
somewhere I was able to relate with both the options.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even I went through a lot of statements which I felt I could relate to both. But then the key is, you finding out the most.
Yes. Yes.
The one that you could relate the most.
Yes. Yes.
And what about you, Satvinder? How did you
Yeah,
find it?
it was fairly easy, but again the same thing.
Yeah,
At some point, but as you guided that you have to just go with the heart, what we like the most. So
absolutely.
even if it was like the two are they have same this thing for us, value for us, I just went away with what I felt was okay with me. Like that's fine.
Wonderful. So if you allow me both, I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
Yeah. So first thing I want to ask is, which state do you spend most of the time in? So Mohit, I'm going to begin with you again. Which state you found out that you spend most of your time?
I think I'm spending most of my time in average state.
In average state.
Yes.
Okay. And what about you,
See,
Satvinder?
my personality type is giver.
Okay.
Okay, and what I feel is that when I read about those states, first I was like, how can it be that it is good also, bad also? That I want to understand from you also.
Yeah.
But what I feel is that I spend most of my time in good state, but sometimes I go to lower states also.
Below average state.
Average state.
Average or below average?
Average.
Average state. Okay. And all right. So we're gonna discuss more. One thing I also want to ask is, what makes you go in the below average state or the lower state in life? So Mohit, I'm sorry, I did not ask you, what was your personality that came out?
My personality type is giver.
Yours is also giver. Okay, so you both are the same kind of personality. Wonderful. So this is going to be a good team with both kind of personalities. But I don't know how this goes. Anyways, so which state, what makes you go in the below or the below?
Most of the time, I think that my expectations, when my expectations don't get fulfilled, then I go into the below average state.
Okay.
Yes. So
Okay.
most of the time, it's expectations.
So your own expectations.
Yes.
All right. And what about you, Sitwinder?
It's one thing like, when I am in disagreement with someone,
Right.
so, there's a fight or something, then that makes me go into below average state.
Makes you go in the
An
below.
average state.
Okay. All right. So what we've identified is the kind of state you are in, and we also know now that the kind of personality we are.
Yes.
As we go proceed with this program, we're gonna also find out how we can do our state change, what we can do to be able to spend more time in a good state rather than the average or the below average state.
Sure.
Right? Wonderful. So we're gonna move ahead and we're gonna go to the next activity.